SPLITelevision Productions.
Hello, and welcome to Between the Covers, where I, Troy J. Malcolm, am joined by
Beth Marriott.
Welcome. And we're getting between the covers of these books, this blanket, and our thoughts. Oh, love that. And we're going to be discussing
Good Omens by Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman.
Oh,
My favourite book.
Excellent. Now, I have to admit, I have not read it, which I should have done, but that's why you've brought it. There's two reasons I ask you to bring this. One, so you can tell me about the book and tell me why I need to read it. But secondly, and most importantly, to become a part of my ceiling, because every comment and complaint is that it doesn't have a roof.
Yeah, that was one of my complaints.
I know.
We could do it. It's
I was making a fort, not a house, but that's fine. Each of my friends are bringing a book. Each of them, all 4 friends, are bringing books to tell me about so that I can read them and have a book fort that has 1,004 books, because that's a roof.
4 books.
4 books.
4 books. 1 roof.
What?
12 days.
And 3 girls. What?
We don't know any girls!
Who's a what?
I don't know how to talk to girls! Yeah, some family friends from the UK came to visit us and were staying in our house. And I was real good mates with the eldest daughter. And she was like, you need to read this book. So then I read the book and it's been my favourite book ever since.
Excellent. So,
Yeah.
I mean, perfect recommendation.
Right?
It smells well loved.
It is. It's the one book I take everywhere with me when I'm like travelling or anything. If I'm just going up to my parents for a week, I take that book with me at least as a backup.
Oh, I love
It's-
everything about that because that is freaking relatable and that's like a really good review for a book.
Yeah,
I
and
know I need to read it.
at the back of it, I need to open it up. At the back, there's interviews with the 2 authors, and I love reading through them as well as the forward because they talk about how fans come up to them with copies of this book that have been dropped in baths, are bound up with sellotape, and then some in like real ornate boxes and stuff that have like weird ritualistic like Lovecraftian carvings on it, and this like gold-plated book, and they're like, "Can you sign this?" And they're like, "Okay."
That's crazy, but like understandable if it's that good. And I mean, those are 2 damn prolific writers.
And now it's being made into a TV show, and Terry Pratchett is dead now, which broke my heart. But Neil Gaiman is helping produce the show, and
He
it's
is?
starring David Tennant and Michael Sheen.
Which is pretty exciting
Michael
because those are 2 incredible actors.
And they're my 2 favourite characters in the book!
Ah! So, genre-wise, what would you say this book is?
Apocalyptic, but sci-fi, fantasy, comedy, biblical, because it's about the end of the world and the Antichrist and birth swapping and an angel and a demon and a black Bentley.
When you said you might have a hard time explaining
Yes.
this book to me.
It's told through like 3 separate storylines: the story of the angel and the demon, the story of the Antichrist growing up with his dog called Dog, who is a hellhound but is a dog, and his like friends who are like a Stephen King book but better written. Sorry Stephen
Whoa,
King.
the shade! There's no ceiling.
I'm sorry, but
so
it's
much
like
shade.
such a good piss take of that Stephen King, like, oh, we're kids on bicycles. It really takes the piss out of that, and I love it. And then there's the witch and the computer technician that is like, oh, you're attractive, and she's like, you're tall, dark, handsome. I mean, tall and dark.
So, are you going to watch the series?
Yes.
And are you scared? Are you nervous? Are you excited?
I'm hopeful because I know that one of the people who wrote it is actually
Yes.
involved in it, like
Yeah.
with, you know, Shannara. Terry Brooks was involved in that, and that was good even if it wasn't like canon to the books. So even if they go a bit off book, I'm gonna be like, well, it needed to be done in this way for it to actually translate well on TV, because a lot of the comedy in it is, you know, textual rather than dialogue. Well, there's a lot of dialogue comedy, but it's
a lot of it, yeah.
a lot of allegory and simile and metaphor and stuff.
Which is harder to
Yeah.
show. Well, thank you for bringing this book back into my life and into my attention.
Into your face!
And now into my fort. Choose a place on the ceiling and please insert your loved book onto...
Oh, not done. Sorry.
She's a shady
I'm
lady.
sorry. Oh, put it. Yeah. Do I put it out there? I don't have long enough arms to do. Thank
Here
you.
we go.
Yes.
Well, this has been Between the Covers. Thank you so much for enjoying me.
Yes.
Entertaining.
I enjoyed you greatly.
Educating, entertaining, and entrusting me with your Between the Covers livelihood.
Thank you for having me.
That's...
I
No.
found things to say.
No.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
You moved my snoops.
I did. I hope you've enjoyed this random little mini-series. This is the final episode, however, because I've run out of friends, books, and space, and this book fort needs to come down.
Plus it was, gonna end on a good finale with me.
Oh! That's why I invited you. Make sure you like this if you've enjoyed this weird little mini-series of content. Comment below with other things I should try or do on this channel. And make sure you subscribe for more content! Done. Good! Thank you so much.
I was like, I fucked up so much in that.
No, and I mean, editing-wise, it'll be
Yeah.
easy.